Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new Malong card to review today. New SBC card from the Bundesliga, so we got some cool link-ups to work with in regards to using Witsel and Malong together. You know, if you did the flashback Witsel card, which I think might be gone now. Pretty cool card to get nowadays. But with Malong, guys, we're taking a look at a card that is 5'11", medium work rates, right-footed, 3-star skills with a 4-star weak foot. So kind of a very similar card to Witsel, right, in regards to having the medium capability and the 4-star weak foot, which makes him incredibly usable in that CDM or center mid position, preferably center mid because his base card stats actually look pretty nice. And we'll be taking a look at all of that. So in regards to his traits, he's got the long passer trait, the long shot taker trait. In regards to his pace, he's got 71 acceleration with 81 sprint speed. Shooting on the card is pretty decent, to be honest, at 94 shot power. Shot power at 94 is a really nice thing to have because when your finishing is at a 69, right, but your shot power is significantly higher, it actually makes a card incredibly usable in the game, right? So attacking positioning at 73 is fantastic. Passing on the card actually looks pretty good for base card stats as well. The only thing that he's really missing is the passing stats on his card. In regards to dribbling on the card, the only thing that's lackluster on his card is the 72 agility part, right? It's the only thing that's a little bit low in regards to how he will generally feel in game. His balance is at an 83 with 81 reactions, 81 ball control, 83 dribbling, and 73 composure. So 73 composure is also pretty low for a card like this as well, but might compensate for different areas of the card. In regards to his defending, he's got 90 interceptions, which is very helpful because interceptions are very questionable nowadays. 85 defensive awareness, 85 standing tackles, sliding tackles at an 89 as well, which is pretty good too. With the shadow chemistry style boost, we could potentially boost the card quite significantly, to be honest, in regards to making him a good defensive presence on the CDM stay back while attacking instructions, which we will be checking out right now in regards to chemistry styles. So if we take a look at this card, he is a 77k card on the SBC right now. With the shadow chemistry style, we're boosting his acceleration to an 81 with 91 sprint speed. Defensive stats are essentially perfect on the card, and then he does have some pretty nice physical capabilities as well. So a really interesting card. I like that my boy Paul just comes in clutch all the time. He has a very cool team that you can work like different ways with, right? Because it's like a 4-1-2-2, potentially a 4-2-3-1, but you would have to maybe change Sabitzer with somebody else. But Sabitzer, he can play the center mid position in okay manner. So the way that we will be trying out Malong in the team is going to look like this, right? We're going to be using the 4-1-2-1-2 long ball tactics because I want to try him out in the center mid position first with his medium capabilities, what he's like on the attack, all that fun stuff. And then we will be experimenting with him in the CDM position as a lone CDM to see if his positioning base card stats wise is good. So with the instructions here, we will have the fullbacks to stay back while attacking. We're going to have the center mids on balance instructions. So he could actually occupy the wings because our fullbacks are not going to be attacking at all. So Malong will be on balance instructions there. And then when we switch him to the CDM position with Witsel, he'll be on cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, and cover center. So let's get into a game, see how he plays. Hopefully he is a fun card to use. Again, thank you to my boy Paul. Huge help for the YouTube channel in regards to player reviews for the Bundesliga players. So yeah, let's get into a game and see how he plays. Okay guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to switch to our 4-1-2-2 right away, and we'll see how he performs on the pitch. Ah, yes, these manual challenges that are absolutely brilliant in this game. Yeah, you could definitely tell he feels mostly like a CDM for sure. Try a shot from that angle, doesn't work out. By default, he was actually tracking after that guy right there, which is pretty cool. Definitely requires that, I would say that shadow chemistry style, man. That boost for pace would be very helpful for sure. Over there, he actually got somewhat aggressive. I was kind of like just dribbling back and forth to see if he would ever push up. Missed that tackle just by a little bit right there, but a good defensive animation for the tackle. So yeah, on the balance instructions, guys, the medium work rates, he will still push up, right? We don't have any attacking fullbacks right now. So Just curious to see if he actually moves into those general areas right there. Yeah, see, he still attacks. Little pass there. See what he does here. Actually moves to the side. We'll cross this far post. And we get the header with Kramaric. Kramaric in the cam position, by the way, is very, very nice for those types of crosses right there. That physical presence to be able to win the ball in the air and score that header. Very, very nice. So, yeah, cover wing instruction for a center mid like Malong does utilize a side space right there for us to get that cross in and score that opportunity. Good little interception right there as well. He's definitely a card that I think you give a shout out to for sure, so far. Because his dribbling is not necessarily up to par, so because his dribbling is not up to par, you don't want to use cards like this in the center mid position. Like, you can, but like it's definitely usable, but you know, it's more like a CDM for sure. Starts to utilize that side position again with the cover wing instruction on his card. Yep, still up there as well. Will make that run on the side. Nice little shield, get back inside with the drag back. Yeah, you can see that the dribbling, skill moves and stuff, very slow, but he has those defensive animations. That right there, I didn't even actually tackle the ball. I was just holding L trigger, but he defended that situation really nicely. Aggressive right there without me actually pushing that there. Shot across goal. Good little AI block right there. Okay, guys, so what we're going to do now is we're going to actually try him out in the center mid position. What I want to do with the other CDMs is I actually want to push them forward. Like, I want them to actually get forward so that way we can kind of test out Malong's defensive capabilities as much as possible, playing in the CDM position when he's more vulnerable, right? He doesn't have any midfielders next to him to be able to defend the situations. We are playing some aggressive-oriented tactics as well. So we should see... I'm going to do this, actually. The width is high on this. Players in the box can be set like this. So we'll just do it like that and try him out in this CDM position. Yeah, you see how he, on the stay back while attacking instruction, he actually didn't decide to attack that space right there because obviously he's my CDM in the team. But he still moves forward, guys. He's still a little bit attacking oriented, even though I have him in the CDM position right now. Or do I? Because it might not have saved, actually, because he's kind of playing on the side right there right now, so we have to check that out, actually. I think he's still actually playing on the side right here. Let me just kick this ball out really quickly. Maybe it actually resets. Oh, yeah, had a feeling he wasn't playing there. I was like, he's still on the right side over here. So that's interesting. So he was, like, defensive-oriented there, and he didn't actually push forward when the instruction on the center mid... was balanced. Okay, interesting. So again, he's going to be more CDM oriented for sure. We'll tell these guys to get forward. We'll tell these guys to get forward. Just like that. Cut passing, stay back while attacking. Okay, there we go. Now that should register. Ooh, too much power on that. Way too much power on that. Goalie pushed out of position though. If we got the right power on that chip shot, would have been a nice goal. 100% though, guys, because of his body type, because of the way that he dribbles on the pitch, if you were to give him the acceleration boost, it would definitely be way more beneficial right there. 4-star weak foot to make those types of passes as well. A little bit of an emphasis right there on that touch. He does do a turnaround pass as well, so turnaround passes are just not going to be a consistent thing at all. What a defensive clearance. I actually positioned that guy really nicely in that area. That was actually pretty sick. Get that finesse shot off. There we go. He overcommits his defender there to the right side a little bit, which was a little strange, but... Alright guys, so final verdict on the Malong card. So let's take a look at the chemistry styles that you would give a card like this with his medium work rates, right? So with the pace being kind of low in regards to acceleration and sprint speed, in my opinion, Shadow Chemistry Style is the only viable option for a card like this, right? So if you were to give him a Shadow Chemistry Style, he would get 81 acceleration with 91 sprint speed and significantly increased defensive stats. Now, the thing that I noticed with this card playing in the CDM position, this goes for most of the players that play in the CDM position, is that it's a little strange when you have medium work rates playing in that area if you aren't amazing at being attacking and defensive oriented. Let's just say, for instance, Renato Sanchez wasn't a high work rated player, but he was a medium work rated player. He definitely wouldn't be as good as the high, but he would still be better than a player like Malong with the medium because he has those capabilities to be able to attack and defend really nicely, right? I don't feel like Malong is that type of card playing in the center mid position. I do really see him mostly as a CDM in like a 4-2-3-1 system. You could potentially play him in a 4-4-2 next to Witsel as the two medium oriented players playing through the middle, because it'll be a good balance between the two. Playing in a 4-4-2 and a 4-2-3-1, I feel like you may miss that defensive presence just a tiny bit in regards to having those medium high work rates. So just in case he actually pushes forward, it would be nice to have the work rates to push back immediately, like players like De Jong, right? De Jong is fantastic at doing stuff like that. So for me, I call this card a concept card for sure. Definitely really cool if you want to build like a Bundesliga team, or you're, in the future you want to make like a really cool Cameroon team as well. But I think 78k is pushing his values in game, in my opinion, in regards to being an untradeable card, but it is a cool concept card for sure because of the fact that he has the 4-star weak foot. 4-star weak foot is kind of the saving grace of a card like this. But fun-oriented, shadow chemistry style, definitely going to be very usable in game. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.